Alright, well that was almost the end of the entire lineage of the Zelda and Link shenanigans. Also, Gapora said something, but it auto-cycled the dialogue. I'm sorry, friend, I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. Maybe Link's Loftwing is also sleeping. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? No, low battery. No, I know, I'm aware. I forgot to plug them in before stream. Oh, no, I thought that the battery would last longer. This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You'd better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird is gone. So chat, I don't remember if I explained this, like, for the YouTube crowd, but I'm using my special limited edition Skyward Sword Joy-Cons, which I have kept in their original case, like, in the plastic, and, like, I put them back in the plastic it came in and everything, ever since I finished the first Skyward Sword playthrough, and I took them out, like, 20 minutes before stream, forgetting that I would need to charge them for this. And so they only have, like, 20 minutes of charge, but I was hoping that would be enough. We might have to switch over to my like, original Joy-Cons that have a little bit of drift to them, depending. My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Link, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. But father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it. Quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. Sir, yes, sir. I think what I'm gonna do, chat, because since it's already saying, like, low battery, which is way, I thought it would last longer than, like, 20 minutes before that started happening. I think I'm gonna go ahead and plug these Joy-Cons back into my Switch to let them charge for, like, the next, like, hour or so of stream, and use my other set of Joy-Cons that I know have some drift to them while we're in, like, the tutorial phase. Because I would rather use the worst Joy-Cons for, like, the tutorial section than, you know, the batteries on these die in, like, an hour and then have to use the bad ones for the rest of stream. So I'm gonna mute my mic for a second as I get up and do all this Joy-Con switching around. I'll be right back. All right, chat words. I think I called you Chak for a second there. I apologize. All right, there we go. These are fully charged because these are the ones that I just always have plugged into my Nintendo Switch. I'm still going to use my fancy Skyward Sword little, like, grip slide-in things with the wrist straps. And just so you know, chat, I am a rebel. I'm not actually using the wrist straps, but I just think they look cool because they're, like, a combination of purple and blue. All right, we'll use these Joy-Cons for about an hour, and then I'll switch back to my other ones. Link, I'm gonna tend to my bird and make sure he's not hurt. I'll catch up with you later. Go and see if anyone in town knows what happened to your Loftwing. Don't worry, Link. I'll be sure to explain your predicament to Instructor Horwell. Go find him and ask him to meet me in my quarters. While we chat, why don't you go ask some of the other students about your bird? I seem to recall a few of them were gathered near the plaza. Down at the south of Skyloft, that place with the X is the plaza. We'll be holding the wing ceremony there today. Have you read a map before? You can press minus at any time, yada yada. Okay, I'm sure that the students at the plaza are fine and upstanding people who will be willing to help me and could potentially in the future become one of the best characters in the game. I'm just saying, the odds are high. Ayo, Horwell.
Yo.
What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're gonna start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on feather or not. You can find that bird in time. I hate this guy. I want this guy to die. He should die. We should kill this guy. Ahem, excuse me. So the headmaster has summoned me? Alright, then I'll go speak with him immediately. Still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Up. Skyward Sword, haven't played it in such a long time. Looking forward to this playthrough. Me too. I haven't played it in almost 4 years. I'm also really looking forward to it. Also, welcome to stream, Mr. Kippikins. Please don't take out my power again. Hold up, Link. Hey, Link, could you help me with something? All you have to do is dash and roll into the tree, just like I've been doing. Yeah. All right, yeah, I got you. I got you, kid. Nailed it. Whoa, you did it, a sky stag beetle. Dumb kid. Yo, $5. Put that $5 in there. We'll need to remember this for later, chat. Look, it's my fellow students. You know, Groose, that sure was a pain, what with all the scratching and pecking. This dude's name is Stritch. Literally ostrich. Of course it was. You thought a big Crimson Loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him. And I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be, he's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. The facial expressions. Whoa, Link! So, yeah. How long you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh, wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh, Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today? Please? You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Bro, I'm pretty sure that Zelda is the one who constantly pulls Link into alone time. I'm gonna be real with you here. I'll do my best not to take out your power. We had some storms here in the UK. All I could think about was that it was revenge. Oh, we've been having storms in my area all the time. I'm sick of them, man. Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice, work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? Crimson feathers? Can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Nice hair. He's got a sick do. You lay off my do, he actually says do. You lay off my do right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest pompadour in town. I don't know, dude. The guy who was repairing the door, he kind of had the pompadour look going, I just gotta say. You can try all you want, Groose, but you'll never stack up to my boy Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. Bro, there are like 4 inhabitable islands up here in Skyloft, and one of them just has a restaurant on it. Of course Zelda and I go way back. Everyone in this community goes way back. You've been friends since you were kids? Big deal. Doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Zelda. Hey, nah, it's, Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? Yeah, don't you know that only Zelda is allowed to pick on Link? He's a student at the academy, like all of us. No. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you, forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your board. Board? Or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That's how Groose pronounces bird, I've decided. He says board. That could be a major setback towards knighthood, so find that board or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. Alright, and then their birds don't pick them up and Groose just friggin' dies. I want my bird. Hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. They literally admitted to it. Link, those guys aren't gonna help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'm on it. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can find any trace of your bird. Father said he'd talk to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. I want my bird. Caw-caw. Her bird is already recovered. The minus button? Yep, that sure is the minus button. I think we need to go get the sword now? What's wrong, Link? What? Your Loftwing is missing? That's terrible. I was so looking forward to seeing that red blur streak through the sky. No, I haven't seen him. Why don't you go look for him by the statue of the goddess? You'll have a good view of the whole town from way up there. Statue of the goddess is a great big statue north of Skyloft. It's at the place with the X mark, yada, yada, yada. I don't think I'm supposed to go back there next. Energy fruit. Oh, dude, the magical chests. The magical chests is one of my favorite things in Skyward Sword. I love, like, finding the magical blocks in the... on the surface and then getting to come back up here and get special treasures. Yeah, this is the way I'm supposed to go. What's up, bro? Link, perfect timing. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Link. I really want to tell you, but if Groose found out that I told you... Sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on, tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said if I told you, they'd make sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. Sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with an X. Forgive me, Link. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. Man, I didn't realize, between Skyward Sword and the Explorers of Sky ROM hack we're doing, no cutscenes or no, like, voiced cutscenes. I've got so much reading to do in these playthroughs. You got a practice sword. Use it to kill Groose for his transgressions. Open up. Yeah, gear. I know. I got it. That didn't look like I did that right, but I'll take it. Hey, Link! You can't take swords outside of the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? I mean, I wasn't really sneaking. I was just, like, walking out. What? Your Loftwing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I can make an exception just this once because you're the protagonist and all that. But remember that Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. I don't want to see you swinging it around like crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first, and once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? Nailed it. I need to, like, move my chair a little bit. I'm trying to make sure that my right arm is as far away from my mic without getting too far away from my mic as possible for all the motion controls I'm doing. Nope. There we go, nice. That's right, Link. You really are a strong swordsman. Easy to teach, too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? I sure am. Great, now I'm gonna surround you with logs. Use a spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot. Got it. Easy. Good one. That sure looked like it felt good. So why don't you try a Fatal Blow to close out our session? Oh, I love Fatal Blows. Alright, when your enemy is down, target with ZL and throw yourself at it to land a Fatal Blow. Do a side slash on that log. When it's down, try finishing off with this technique. Whoops. Come on. Yeah. That's the way. A Fatal Blow is also an effective move to use right after you've used your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. But monsters won't stay down for long, so you'll have to land that fatal blow quick before they get up. You got it, buddy. Get me out of here. She skyward on my sword till I HD. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. I see that's how we're gonna be today, huh? Bum, 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 bum. This little kid is hideous. He looks like he's from The Nightmare Before Christmas or something. Definitely a Tim Burton creation. I almost said Turn Burton. I can't talk today. Definitely a Tim Burton looking character. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Up. Don't mind me, just passing through. Easy. Oh, well, would you look at this? I wonder if this is going to be important later at all. I almost walked off the edge. Look at this thing. Who knows how long this statue's been here? And it only has one eye. Poor thing. You probably know this, but you can press up to look around. Yep, yep, yep. I'm coming for you, bird. All right, Link has the Byakugan now, which is pretty based of him, gotta be honest. Get all this out of my face. Go away. Hacker voice, I'm in. Bats! Go away. All of you die. Oh, Monster Claw. I love crafting stuff. Ba-da-ba-ba. You got a green rupee. It's worth just 1 rupee, so collect lots of them. When do you think the government of Hyrule is gonna stop making green rupees, like how the US is gonna stop making pennies in 2026? Is it still worth it to make green rupees? Or does it cost too much? Goodbye. It seems like when I swing the sword, the game gets really loud. Is it too loud, chat? Is it like over... Is there a, are there any audio settings and options? Nope. Wait, I can go down. Camera speed, yada yada. Screen display. Nintendo. Why wouldn't you have audio sliders, my dudes? Goodbye. Also goodbye. The enemy impact sounds really loud in my ears on my headset. Nope. Die. Go away, all of you. You won't be getting me with your double damage. Is it too loud, chat? I can turn it down a little more. There's a chest in here somewhere, isn't there? I think there is. Whoops. Hello. Money! I don't know whose money it was, but it's mine now. I think there's another chest in here somewhere, isn't there? Isn't there like a hole you can crawl into? Yeah, look, there's a chest right there. How do I get to... Oh, I'm down here now. How do I get to that? I also don't remember how much money I can hold out the gate. I can't remember if it's 100 or 300. Impact is a bit loud, but not too bad. Yeah, I don't know what Nintendo was thinking with making the impact noise that loud. Because I'm looking at it on Streamlabs and it looks really loud. I wish I could turn it down, specifically, without turning anything else down.